What's up, YouTube? Check it out. Check out this weather. Now, I got a question for y'all. When you look at this weather and you see this snow coming down, what's the first thing pops in your head? Of course, naturally, any rational person is gonna come up with the same answer. The first thing that pops in my head is getting in my truck and going tent camping. Naturally, you know? I mean, you'd have to be crazy to come up with anything else, right? Well, that's the plan. I'm going tent camping. It's snowing. So, had to stop in real quick. I thought I'd go ahead and open my video while it was snowing, make sure I caught some of it. It's trying to stick up on top of the mountains up there. It's a dreary day. It's about 11 o'clock. It should be bright and sunny, but yeah, street lights are on. Anyway, I gotta run in here real quick, make me a quick pit stop. I gotta pick up some A1. I need some steak sauce, and I need a couple sausage links, and I need a couple other things, because you know, you gotta, if you're gonna tent camp, you gotta do things a certain way. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it right. So anyway, nice out, isn't it? I've camped down there a couple times. Guess what? We're here. Now this is Hatfield's Hideout and Riverfront Cabins and Campground. A friend of ours named Chancey Hatfield owns this, and his dad Hank, you know, yeah, Hatfields and McCoys, Hatfields, yeah, relatives. Hank takes care of this place. They got a couple cabins. I've camped out here a few times. I've shown y'all the place before. Camped out here last year in about 10 inches of snow. We're not expecting anything like that today, but it ain't the warmest day in the world, we'll just say that. But this should be fun. Alright, find me a spot. I'm thinking one of these right here. Pick me out a spot and get set up. And yeah, beautiful weather for camping, isn't it? Perfect weather. This came up, it was supposed to be rain, and then last night they changed it at the last minute to, you know, a couple inches of snow. You know what that means, man? Yeah, you grab your tent and throw it in the truck. It's definitely. Alright, I got my spot picked out. I'm gonna go with this one right here. I've got good Wi-Fi service, repeaters right there on the phone pole. I've got Wi-Fi here. Ha, and that's the bathroom right over there. So I have access to the bathroom. As far as that goes, Hank's over here. I could go get a key to the cabins if I really wanted to, but where's the fun in that? Where in the world is the fun in that? I ask you. Alright, I guess I need to get my tent out and get started. Let's check the weather real quick. See what we're... Ooh, looky. Looky. It's getting ready to snow some more. Ha! Getting ready to snow a little harder, too. Alright, cool. Okay, I guess I need to get my little butt in gear. Okay, let me get ready here, get situated. Now, I'm getting ready to put my tent up, okay? I've got her opened up, still snowing. Getting ready to put my tent up. Now this is probably the most complicated tent that I have ever known. The steps, it's unbelievable. Okay, you ready, guys? Check out step one. Okay, it's supposed to unfold on its own. I feel cheated. You're supposed to open on your own. Making me look bad here. That's it. She's up. Tent's up. We're done. Supposed to be, you know, just want it, throw it. Oh well, figures, don't it? Stuff never works out exactly the way you want it to. I want it to just poof and land, you know. Oh well, she's up. That's all we care about. She's up. Well guys, we are in there like swimwear now. Wait till you see this. Snow's coming down a little bit harder now. Yeah, hang on. I was just looking. Got my phone a little bit wet. Alright, hang on. Oh, wrong way. Come on. Stop it. Refresh it. Figures, don't it? It was just showing all kinds of snow. I go to share it is. Check that out. We're almost out of it, but I'm in the heavier stuff right now. So that's good. But I'm all set up inside. I'll show you in here in a second. But look how cool this is. Campground in the wintertime. In the snow, no less. Check this out though. I think you guys will like this. It's not very tall, but it's long and it's pretty wide. There's enough room to sit up. I mean, you know, you can't stand, but you can sit up. But check this out. Like a little igloo. Hang on. Okay, now we're in there. I got my heat. Got my little stove for later. That's my kitchen. Of course, this here's the bedroom right here. And the living room, entertainment center, and my little, you gotta have a cute lamp, right? And it's got USB on it too, so yeah. I brought a touch lamp. Why ain't you there we go. There we go, that's better. Looks good though, don't it? I think it looks pretty good. It's snowing its little butt off outside, but it's nice and snuggly in here. Put me down our little rug and everything. It's out of the truck bed. It's kind of, you know, it's not the prettiest, but it'll do. It will do. It will most certainly do. It's a sweet little setup. Alright, now, what now? Alright, I guess next step, I need to get my remote out and check my TV. I'm within range of the Wi-Fi, so I'll have to set that up real quick. Let's see. I brought in my sausage too for tomorrow morning. I need to put that back out somewhere. We're expecting high 20s, maybe 30 tonight. Somewhere in that ballpark. It's going to be cold, and it's supposed to drop tomorrow even more. But that's all right. We got plenty heat, and we're good to go. You know, like I said earlier, worst case scenario. In a worst case scenario, I can just go right over there, you know. Hey, Hank. And get one of the cabin keys and go in the cabin. We don't want to do that, though. We don't want to get in the cabin. That's kind of the whole point, isn't it? It's kind of the point right there. Alright, now that I'm set up, got my little abode set up anyway, I'm gonna hook up my TV, and let's see, what else do I need to do? I brought me a big old juicy steak for dinner later, and I've got some sausage links and eggs for breakfast in the morning. And actually, I have to be home tomorrow. I got to be back at 2. So hey, we'll take it though. I'll take it. You know, opportunity knocks, brother. You open the door, don't you? It worked. It worked. Here we are. This is proof that it worked. Yeah, all I got to do now is hang out and enjoy and have fun and all that good stuff. Watch TV, enjoy myself, have snacks, have dinner, maybe play in the snow if it sticks enough. So I think we're only expecting a couple inches of snow, if that. So, you know, it won't be a big deal. But it's awful pretty though. It's awful pretty out there. Why not? December 11th. Why not? It's snowing. A Christmas story. Yeah. We'll see if Ralphie gets his Red Ryder BB gun or not.
There I am. With that dumb round face, that stupid stocking cap. Oh, but no, man.
Check that out. Not too shabby, huh? Not too shabby at all. Little tent, but it holds heat really good. I got the thermostat set, it shuts itself off, and about 10 minutes into my movie, figured I'd step out real quick. I think the snow is about to end for now. Shake some of that water off. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is pretty nice. Beautiful weather, isn't it? Beautiful weather. Saw some people drive by a little while ago. They were just looking and grinning. They grinning ear to ear. You come out in the middle of something like this and go tent camping. Person must be nuts. Looks good though. 73 degrees when you zip it up. That'll work. That will work. And so will this. This is nice. There we go. Now everyone will know that Leo has been here until the snow thaws. Very pretty. Merry Christmas, everybody. Kind of feels Christmassy. Very nice indeed. This should be stopping within the next hour. I look for the snow to stop and probably just, you know, be cool. Yeah, cool. Leo said it's going to be cool. Wow. Oh Lord. Oh well, that's half the fun, right? That's the adventure of it, isn't it? I need to do me a string, like from that hole to that one. But this one's not really tall enough, this tent. I think once it quits snowing, I don't believe it's going to matter. So the wind dies down a little bit. This little front passes. This is really nice though, isn't it? I got the campground just about to myself. There's someone there in that camper and that one there. And I believe that is the only people here other than Hank, of course. You know, he's here all the time. He takes care of the place. And that's his little camper right there. So if you're ever over here and you need something, go over and see Hank. He'll fix you up. But yeah, they got all kinds of, it's a nice little place. You know, I've camped out here many times. They got, you know, all kinds of tent sites and RV sites and a few little cabins and, you know, nice little bathhouse. They've even got a covered wagon right over here that you can rent and stay in an old covered wagon. It's got heat and kitchen and, you know, all that kind of stuff in it. It's really cool. Very cool. It's like nobody does camping in the winter. I don't know why. I really don't. I mean, you know, if you're a place like this, you got power. You know, if you don't have power, you can use a diesel heater, something like that. And, you know, still have all kinds of fun. There's all kinds of adventures to be had year round. You just gotta go get them, I guess, huh? I like the snow. I very much like this. A little bit on the tent, isn't there? Not a lot. Very warm in there. I like that. Once it quits snowing, you know, I hang out. I like the snow. Once it quits, you know, kind of gets whatever, I'll head in, you know, work on some dinner, stuff like that. It's about 1 o'clock right now. So, got plenty of time. I can see a little teensy hint of sunshine through the snow way up there on top of the trees. Tomorrow's supposed to be sunny, but it's not going to be warm. I think about 30, something like that, maybe 32. It's not going to be real warm tomorrow either for pack-up day. But on the bright side, it shouldn't take long, you know, to just grab everything, throw it in the truck, and take off. Shouldn't take long. Went ahead and I don't need it. I'm not hanging out by the fire, but I had some Duraflames with me, so I went ahead and lit one. Why not? You know, have you a little campfire. Why not? Had the Duraflames with me, and when it's snowing, is a good time to have a fire. I can't think of a better time to have a fire than when it's cold enough to snow. Can you? It makes perfect sense to me. Makes perfect sense. Even if I'm not out here using it. Oh well. Very cool, very cool. Of course, like I said, the snow will be stopping here in a few minutes. It's not going to last much longer. I'm just trying to enjoy the scenery while I can, you know. Last year I camped here in some deep snow. Had a ball. Loved it. Alright, I guess I'm going to head in. I believe the snow's about to quit. I think I'll get ready here in a little while. And I need to get my steak out and thaw it. It was frozen. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to thaw out on its own today. So I'm going to have to get him out and maybe lay it by the heater or something. Sticking on the hillsides, isn't it? You can see the tops of the mountains up there. Snow white. It's all stuck to the trees. Very cool. And I got it all to myself. Almost. To myself enough anyway, huh? Alright, let's go in. I believe I'm going to peel my coveralls off. It's a little bit too warm for them in there. So I do believe I'm going to go in, peel my coveralls off, relax a little while, give Heather a call, see what she's doing. And yeah, just listen to the snow fall on my tent. How cool is that? It sounds good inside too. It sounds really good. It has a very much cozy sound to it. Hang on. Listen to that. That sounds good. Well, it's about 4 o'clock and it looks much brighter in here. There's a good reason for that. My tarp blew off. But I don't think I'm going to need it. You know, most of the snow is gone. They're saying another little band later tonight coming through about 9 o'clock. But I think I'm just going to go with the regular tent and just leave it as is. I left the tarp. I've got it underneath the truck, you know, right over here. In case I need it, I can just jump out and throw it over and tack it down. But I mean, you know, it's, I don't know if y'all can see that, it's 74 in here right now. And you know, come bedtime, if it gets like crazy cold, you can take the heater and sit it here and have it blow under the bed and warm the bed up, and you're in your sleeping bag and all cozy. Some, you know, hoodie weather. But we probably won't fool around a whole heck of a lot, you know, when we go to the bathroom. Check it out. Jack Hatfield gave me that yesterday. Hatfield Home Place Museum. Nice and warm, big thick one, very soft. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate you. Very much appreciate you, man. I like it. But yeah, it's very cozy in here, you know. Got my little lamp and phone on charge, and you know, got my coffee sitting right here, so yeah. Doing really good. Except for the bathroom run. I went out just long enough to get the tarp and, you know, bunch it back up and kind of kick it under the truck in case I need it for later. Yeah, it dropped, I think, like 10 degrees in here. Something like that. It's pretty cool out there. Of course, the wind has died down a little bit now. When it was snowing, it was windy, and I'm guessing when this next front comes through about 9 o'clock tonight, it'll probably get pretty windy then too. The tent did fine, you know, it did fine in the wind. It, you know, wiggled a little bit, but that's to be expected. You know, they tend to, you know, flex and carry on when the wind blows. But I mean, I've got all kinds of weight in here, the bed, the, you know, tent ain't going nowhere, and I've got it staked good too, so it's not going anywhere. Famous last words. But I don't think it's going to go anywhere anyhow. I think she'll stay where she's at. But alright, I'm gonna, I guess, put the camera down for a minute and run to the bathroom. I think I'll zip my door back up after I leave, just to try and hold in some of my heat. We got him sitting over there. Nice little setup though. Very comfy, very homey. I like this little tent. I mean, Heather got it eBay, Temu, Amazon. I'm not even really sure where she got it. It's one of those instant, you know, throwable deals. It's supposed to be like a 5-man tent, but yeah, this is just enough room for one. Just enough. One, and your, you know, you gotta have your TV and stuff. And, you know, of course, a nightstand and a lamp, you know, because everybody brings all this when they go camping. Look at that mountain. All snow covered. Look at you. Can't tell Leo was here now. I guess you can kind of tell. Alright, let's make a run for it. The wind's a little bit chilly. I ain't gonna lie to you. Pretty cool though. Better go hit the bathroom, wash up for dinner, get ready to start cooking. Figured I'd show y'all the bathhouse real quick, since we're going there anyway. Hey Hank. Hi Hank, how you doing? He can see me, he's moving the camera. That is funny. That is funny. What's up, Hank? He's over there in that camper. That is cool. Yeah, they got washers here, you know. Nice little bathhouse. Not real big, but big enough. 4 bathrooms with showers. Looks pretty good, don't it? Looks pretty good. Alright, let's go hit the bathroom. Oh, there's a bird stuck in here. Come on. Now go that way. Go on. Go that way. Oh Lord, it's back in behind there. Huh. It's back in behind them bags. Well, I'll have to let Hank know. There's a bird stuck in here. I can sit back behind that tote on the windowsill. Oh well. Oh well, I'll tell him when I go back down there. Alright, let's head back out. I got an idea, just for fun. Let's see if I can tell Hank there's a bird in the bathhouse without actually seeing Hank. There he is. There's a bird. A bird. Bird. Flies. Bird. A bird. Inside there. He's trapped. There's a bird. Bird. Like this. Has wings. It's a bird. Can you? I don't know if you can hear me or not. I know he can see me. The camera's moving. I know he can see me. bird. Inside there. Inside the bathhouse. I'll send him a PM in a minute and ask him if he knew what the hell I was talking about. Here, wait up. Why not? Why not? Let's just go tell him. Why not? Look at that snow. It looks cold up there in my little tent. All by its little lonesome. He may not know. He's not here. His other vehicle's not here. They're watching from somewhere else. Huh. I don't know where they're watching from. Imagine that. Get a pencil and hold a note up in front of the camera. There's a bird in the bathroom. Oh well. Bird's probably doing better off than every other bird that's out here. So, alright. We'll send him a PM and let him know there's a bird in there. Alright, let's get in out of this wind. Back in my little igloo. Oh Lord, yes. 73.8. That'll work. Hold on. The rain flap getting stuck. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Well, I'll go ahead and get my phone here and send them a PM real quick and let them know there's a bird in there. Alright, we'll see y'all in a little while. Continue having some fun. About dinner time too. Alright, we'll see y'all in a minute. Alright, it is. Hang on. Godzilla versus Kong. Check this out. Let me get my light. Look at that. Kill the power. Yeah. Turned out it was cube steak. That's okay. We can deal with tenderized too. Alright, we let that cool down just a little. Of course, that's not going to cool too good like that, is it? Alright, let's move over. Just make sure nothing's sticking. Should be just about right. There we go. With the onions and the mushrooms all sauteed up in the butter. And then pour the cube steak up. Got it going in there too. It looks pretty decent, don't it? Alright, I got my movie paused. And dinner is ready. Now, let me get a little light. I can see fine with just that, but you know how it is. GoPros don't do well in low light. Look at that. That looks just about right. A little steak sauce on the side. Mushrooms. Cube steak and a little bit of onion. You want a bite? You want the first bite? Looks hot, don't it? It looks hot. That'll work. That will most certainly work. That is really good. Actually, didn't think of it. It'll probably give me a little more light in here, wouldn't it? Reflects off the tent. Works pretty good. Alright. Let's see. Big bite of mushroom. Look at the steam. Perfect. Perfect. Just right. You know, mushrooms when they cook up, they get a little bit, you know, firm. Just, yeah, it'll work. Alright, guys. We'll see y'all in a minute. I'm going to sit down and destroy this stuff. Now it's about 9 o'clock. As you can see, it's started snowing again. So yay. A little bit more. It's what is it, about I'm gonna say not that cold. I'm gonna say about 32, 30. It's about 30 out. Yeah. 30 degrees, feels like 25. A little light snow going on. That'll work on it. Let's see if we can see anything. Oh yeah, there's snow on the ground. Let me get my light. I don't know if y'all can see that. Got one right here. Yes, sir. It's very snowy out there, y'all. Whoa. Trying to get situated here, about to fall over. It is very snowy out there. Look at that. Look at that. How cool is that? Out hanging out in the snow in a little blanket fort. It's coming down pretty heavy, isn't it? Coming down pretty hard. How cool is that? A little bit on the ground. Trying to stick a little. Say we'll have an inch or so. Well, maybe not. A dusting. We'll get a good dusting out of it. Works for me. That's all I was hoping for. A little bit of hang out, camp out, hang out in the snow action. Alright. Well, it's about 11:30, 11:43, and the snow stopped, but the wind is howling from time to time. You can see, you know, it looks like you know, tents in Everest. I know y'all say no's, you know, how the tents flop around on the inside. You kind of get a little bit. It's doing a little bit right now, but I thought about putting a chair over here, you know, for backrest, but I didn't need it. I've been really comfortable just kind of hanging out here on the cot watching TV. Splice on Max Movies, really good movie, really weird, really good movie. It's called Splice, 2010. Yeah, but yeah, I watched Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, not Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, and something else. Anyway, you know how it is. Anyway, it's about 73 in here now, 72.9, and got a little bit of condensation. Got some water on top of the tent. Now that's why I got my coveralls down here. Had them, I just kind of threw them back behind the cot, wasn't thinking, and the water running down the tent behind me got them wet down there. They're dry now. I'll be careful, be a little more careful where I throw them from now on. I don't see any more wet places. Ooh, a little bit right there on the collar. That's all right. That'll fix him in about 5 minutes. No problem. Alright guys, I'm getting ready to call it a night. Like I said, it's about 11:30. It's pretty cool out there. I haven't checked the outside temperature right lately. Just looking at YouTube, checking out, looking at comments and so on. It says it's 33 right now. And I think we're headed for, I think they said 29. Yeah, 29 in the morning. But it's going to be sunny pretty early. So I think that'll, inside a tent, you know, that should transition into some heat pretty quick once the sun comes up. Dry out my tent too. And here comes a train right on cue. Good morning. I glanced at my phone just now. I just woke up about 8:40. Flipped the blanket back, turned the heat up, grabbed the camera and looked at the phone, laid back down. Very cozy in the bed. Can't complain about that, can you? That is very cozy. But I guess we gotta get up. Got stuff to do and breakfast to fix. Busy day. Sun should be up here in a little while. Should warm things up. I'm thinking it's pretty cool outside. Alright, let's get up and do it. Well, that didn't take long. This is only like maybe 10 minutes later. It's up to 71. I turned the heat back up, turned that on for about a minute. And I mean, you could instantly feel that it was warming up in here dramatically faster. Yeah, keep that in mind if I need it for future reference. Alright, I need to go hit the bathroom. I need to clean my dishes up for breakfast and move on. So I need to, let's see, make a quick bathroom run. I need to get my spatula out of the camper truck. Okay, let's get to it. Let's see what it looks like out here. Let me get the pan. Ooh, low bridge. I'll be right back. Ooh, it's about 30 out here. Looks like somebody showed up last night. They're already out riding too. Alright. It's about 30 out here right now, but it may not sound that cold, but it seems like it's pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. It don't feel that warm. I found the worst 4 words in the English language last night when you're out camping in a place like this in cold weather in a tent. I found the 4 worst words in the entire world last night. You want to know what they are? Late night, bathroom, run. Individually, those words are okay. When put together, they are not okay. Something else I was thinking about too. When I was trying to tell everybody about the bird in the bathroom because the camera moves. I wonder if that thing's just motion activated. And I was jumping around trying to act like a bird for no reason. Oh well. Alright. Alright. I am back. Got my pans cleaned up. Got my breakfast stuff out of the truck. Got me some coffee on heating right now. I cheat. I bring my coffee in a jug and then fill the thermos to get the right amount. Then heat that in the coffee pot. And dump that back into the thermos. And I've got full exactly to the lid. With none to pour back into the jug. Of course, I guess if you overheat it, you can, I've had to do that a couple times too, not paying attention and get it a little bit warmer than I meant to. There we go. But here, as soon as the coffee gets done, I'll go ahead and start me some breakfast. I could have washed the pans here. I have water. You know, I've got water right outside. It's 30 degrees outside. And I really didn't want to be getting my hands wet washing dishes in 30-degree weather, so I just went and washed them at the bathhouse and, you know, did it that way. Uh-oh.
This is the story
I
of
see
Seven
sunshine.
Hopkins, a 24-year-old
Oh,
father to a 10-month-old who had his entire life.
Just turned the TV on. As soon as I started videoing, a commercial came on. Sounds about right. Anyhow, I can see sunshine. It's not here yet, but it soon will be. It's not gonna get very warm today. Just slightly above freezing. That's okay. Slightly above freezing is slightly better than below freezing. So we can deal with that, right? We can live with it. And what are you doing? I just told it to go to YouTube. I didn't tell you to start playing videos. Let's see. Movies. Alright. Get something going. And oh yeah. Nothing like that first drink of coffee. That'll make your world a little bit better, won't it? Check it out. Hanging out in my tent. Warmed up. 70 in here. Got my sausage going. Watching the new Aquaman. Not bad. Not too bad. Good morning so far. Some maple links. And I got me a few eggs here. And just fix me a little breakfast. And watch the rest of my movie. And then we'll start packing up. Should be able to pack up pretty quick. I don't think it'll take that long. Actually, get a little bit of little ventilation. There's still snow. Yep. There's still some snow, but at least there's sunshine now. Hank's got company. Truck. There's still snow for sure. Let me pay attention to what I'm doing here. Burn the sausage. Ruin breakfast. Breakfast is served. Anybody hungry? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Aquaman still playing. Pretty good morning. I'm going to go ahead and call this a pretty good morning. What do y'all think? Sun's just now getting on the 10th. I can see a little bright spot right there. It's 72.9 in here. Don't think I'll be watching all of Aquaman. I think after breakfast I'll probably go ahead and get everything, start getting things packed up. Not real sure what time it is. Just been kind of going with it. 10:39. Okay, Heather replied. I sent her a good morning when I got up. Alright guys, well, see you in a minute. We'll get to it. It's still, last time I looked, there's a little bit of snow still left. You can see some on the roof over there. Check this out. I want to show y'all something. Now this is inside the tent with the heat off and, you know, no heat on whatsoever. Okay, it is 76.1 inside the tent. Outside it is 35 degrees and it's projected to get up to about 38 today. We'll step out. I've been kind of in and out. You know, it's, like I said, it's about 35 out. A few degrees above freezing. The sun feels nice until the wind comes along. When the wind comes along, the big old crow over. When the wind comes along, it don't feel quite as warm, to be honest. But I guess the time has come. to start packing up pretty soon. It's been a fun little trip. I've been nice and warm, you know, haven't been cold at all. Well, going to the bathroom. Going to the bathroom the only time. But drinking too much coffee. I brought a bunch of, you know, it's nice to have, you know, a nice warm drink. You know, the caffeine doesn't hurt either. I guess maybe I overdo it a little bit too much. Oh well. Oh well. Normally if I'm out in the woods, you know, it's not an issue. But, you know, that's a little walk. Especially out in the open too. And, you know, I guess you could put the coveralls on, but you don't want to put coveralls on just to walk to the bathroom and back. So you just run, right? It's a nice little place. I've camped in numerous spots here. Camped back there 2 or 3 times. Over here in a big deep snow. That last year we had about 10, 12 inches of snow. I camped right there. Heather and I stayed in, I think it was either that one or that one. We came over once, Heather and I did. Stayed there and there. Had a great time. A friend of mine named Danny came down once. And we camped down here on the lower end. I've done a little bit of camping here. They're good people, you know, they hook me up. You know what I mean? Yeah, sure, go ahead, Leo. Thank y'all. Appreciate you guys. Very much appreciate you, Hatfield's Hideout. Chancey, Hank, Jamie, all love you. Thank you. If y'all ever need someplace to stay, man, they will absolutely take good care of you. They really will. They're good people, and they will take good care of you. And you got all kinds of, like I said, you got all kinds of room for like primitive camping. That's, you know, what I would prefer to do. But even in the summer, especially in the summer, you know, the power sites are nice, but, you know, I did this time, you know, just to have the heat and the stove and everything all in one, since I was, you know, 5 feet from a power pole. But anyhow, I guess I need to start packing up pretty soon. I got my tarp tucked under the truck. It blew off, and I didn't bother with putting it back on. Once the rain, or the heavier snow stopped, I didn't need it after that. It snowed pretty good though for 5-6 hours, something like that. Just, you know, the ground was pretty warm. Didn't really stick too well, but it was nice. It was fun. Hanging out, watching movies. Watching movies in my tent in the snow. It's a fun hobby, I guess. I guess some people probably figure it's more fun to watch, you know, than it is to actually do. Alright, I'm going to shut my camera down for a minute, I guess, and get started. Get everything piled up out front, and then start loading it. If the wind lays down, I'll just leave my hoodie on. I'm very comfortable right now, unless the wind kicks up. You know, 35 degrees. If the wind kicks up, that's a little bit chilly. But as long as the wind's not blowing too bad, it's nice out. Oh, sorry, got the sun right in your face, don't I? I'm not sure how that translates on camera, but, you know, you get where I'm going here. You get where I'm going. All right. All good things must come to an end, they say. So I guess I need to start dragging stuff out of my tent and get ready to start loading it all back up and head back toward the house. Beautiful day, though. Look at that. Just look at that. Beautiful day. It's a pretty countryside too, isn't it? Still got some snow. There's still a little bit up on top. I bet there's some more on. I see a bunch over there in the shade. The shade's still below freezing. Well, I guess technically it is here. Picnic tables still have ice on them. They're still snowy. All right, let's get off here and start loading up. I think I will break out my coveralls and just get them out of the way and have them on and not have to worry about the wind and, you know, kill 3 birds with 1 stone. All right, let's do it. Let's get everything out and get ready to load up. Yeehaw. All right, it looks like we've got everything cleaned up, loaded up, and ready to go. Figured I'd show y'all a couple things on the way out. One right there on the side of the bathhouse. Well, interesting little tidbit. It's been a fun little trip, I'll say that much. I love the snow. Still got snow over there. That van is still covered. Alright, we are out. On the move. And on schedule. Nice little sights. You know, you can get near the bathhouse or away, whichever you prefer. There's the camera. It's still looking at me. Anyhow, there's the wagon, the covered wagon that you can rent and stay in. And it's got heat and kitchen and, you know, all that cool stuff in there. It's wild, ain't it? Covered wagon. It's got snow on top of it. And that right there, I wanted to show you that too. Chancey used to do trail towing, and that was a vehicle that they towed off, you know, off the mountain somewhere. Insurance totaled, and they left the frame here, and now it's their fire pit now. On like the 4th of July and things like that, they have a great big bonfire inside that old side-by-side frame. It looks wild at night. It looks really cool. And there's the office. Look at that. Storm disaster relief. Looks like we may have been doing some North Carolina something or other. But there's some more cabins over there. And of course the office is right here. And beautiful spot by the river right there. Got a cabin down here. And two or three directly across the street. I'll hold the camera up, let you see. I don't know how well y'all can see that. It's kind of dark over there, but you know. Alright, I guess we are ready to head on out and start heading back toward the house. Turned out to be a really pretty day, didn't it? Beautiful weather. Beautiful weather. Thank you, Hatfield's Hideout. Very much appreciate you guys. In case anybody, you know, looking for a place to stay at this way, all the historic sites and stuff are right there. And trail riders, you got Hatfield McCoy trails on this side, outlaw trails on this side. Can't beat it. Awesome spot. I thought about getting one of those for my ATV, but I backed out at the last minute. Alright guys, well, I appreciate y'all coming along. I hope y'all have enjoyed the little camping trip in the snow. I know I certainly had fun. I hope y'all enjoyed coming along too. Alright, we'll see y'all next time. Feel free to subscribe if you like. We'd sure appreciate your support. And if not, appreciate your view, just to say. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a really good day, and we will see you on the next little adventure. Leo out.